Hey Silver, welcome aboard. How's your day going so far? I'm glad to hear that. My day is going just fine. Thank you for asking. So what do you have planned for the day? There's nothing wrong with being lazy on your day off. I think that's a good thing to do, is just sit there and recoup before you have to get back to work. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I made them because I wanted to attempt to try out blood flow restriction training, where you kind of get a belt and wrap it around the top of your biceps, like you're about to shoot heroin or something. And it just kind of restricts the blood flow so that you can get a bigger pump. I haven't been able to do too much research on it to see how to see the science behind it so much. So I've kind of just been doing my own research. I made these. They're a little snug. They're not like they want to. You're supposed to restrict the blood flow, not cut it off, like where your arms turn purple. But I have noticed that when I wear them, my arm does. I do get a bit of a pump on lighter weights, which is nice. And I thought that if I were just to make my own, then I could save money, because if it doesn't work, then I'm out the money. But if I make my own, then I can figure it out a little bit. And then if I wanted to invest some more money into it, I could buy some more elastic and some kind of belt loop hook that I can feed through and tighten them up as I feel the need to. Because these are one size fits all. But I've been trying to wear them on biceps and triceps day. I think they do better. They look better on bicep day than they do on triceps day, because I have felt like my triceps get a good burn. With them, but they're more flush with blood, so I don't get that good definition. Like, I can't do that because my fucking arm is just swollen, so it doesn't work super well with triceps day. Well, I mean, at least as far as how it looks. Like, if I were to try to take pictures, it's not gonna look like anything but a big fat arm. So. Yeah, what I was looking into was possibly trying to recreate some wrist wraps where they have the elastic, but they've got that big band of Velcro stitched in. So I could get a piece of elastic and stretch it out and loop one end and put a knot, not a knot, but like a hook in it. So I could feed one side of the Velcro through that and then bring it around and Velcro it to the other side. I mean, it's not like it would be super difficult. I want to make sure that I'm feeling like it's worth it before I put some money into Velcro, and not that's like a lot of money or anything, but before I spend more money on anything. But I do feel like they're working. I don't know if it's just placebo, but it doesn't take as much. It doesn't take as much weight or as many reps for me to start feeling something. I mean, they make them. There are companies that make those bands, and not only do they make them for your arms, but they make them for your legs as well, which might be nice, if I could restrict the blood flow in my legs while I do quads or hamstrings. Might make leg day a little bit more fun. But they have companies that make them. It's just like, it's like they might be like $10, $15 or whatever. So it's not like super expensive, but why would I want to buy something when I can potentially make them myself? Give me an excuse to break the sewing machine out. So I was kind of looking into various ways to maybe make some, whether it be like my wrist wraps where they have the loop and you just kind of feed it through and tighten it up and Velcro it down, or getting one of those tension buckles where it's kind of like it's like a V and you just press it down and it clamps down. I can't remember what they're called. I'd found them on the internet, but I can't remember what they're called. But having a not like super elastic, but an elastic blend of something where it stretches but it's not too much, and feeding it through that so I can feed it through and then clamp it down, and then that way if it's too much of if it's too tight or whatever, I can just unhook it real fast, like a fast access way to pop it off. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just get some more elastic like I have now and just make some new ones like I have here. Maybe ones that are, I don't know if I should go thicker. I can always, because I believe these might be 1 inch. I could probably do with like 1.5 inches. Maybe make them a tad tighter and just stitch them together like I did these. And try some with my legs as well. I might have some thicker elastic, I'm not sure. I have to go through my sewing kits and see, but it's a fine way to work those. And it might be good too to make some that go around my elbow and for my forearm day, so that I can get a pretty good pump with forearms. So it's worth looking into. I mean, as long as I have a sewing machine and elastic, I can make that kind of shit. And then at some point, you know, I can try to be fancy with it and get some colored elastic or something. Like, I think today I'll wear my blue ones, or I think I'll wear my black ones today, or something. I'm sorry, I can't read that. Does this say Tom or Tim? I think it says Tom. But hello, Tom. Welcome aboard. I probably need to get my glasses updated. Tom, it does say Tom. How you doing, Tom? Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Hey, Mike. It's great to see you too. How's your day going? Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I might have to sit down or something. I'm starting to. If I try to move too much weight, then I feel like my hips are going out from under me. I have to start doing seated biceps curls because I'm so damned fragile. Whew. Whew. At least it's a little bit cooler in here today. Had some real hot weather recently. But it's cooled off the last couple of days. So now I'm not in here sweating my balls off. which is always a plus because I need my balls. Oh, I'm glad I have that effect on you, Mike. I need to, probably need to shave my underarms if I'm going to be wearing these bands that rubbing up against my underarm hair. It's not very comfortable. Yeah, I usually try to keep them trimmed up a little bit. Hey Tarzan, how's your day going, buddy? I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I remember when I first started lifting weights, well, a little bit into my weightlifting venture, I would wear elbow pads because my elbows would hurt on certain exercises. So I would wear elbow pads, but I would notice that my biceps would flare up a lot when I would wear them. So I'm wondering if I were to take these off and move some elbow pads down here below my biceps, if that would have a good, if that would yield good results as well. Hey Jock, how you doing, buddy? It's great to see you. How's your day going? Matthew, pleasure seeing you. What are you guys up to today? Oh, you're welcome to come over anytime you want, Mike. I might have my elbow pads around here somewhere. I could always try a set or two wearing those. I'll probably have to look for them. I know they're around here. I'm doing just fine, Jock. Thank you for asking. I already made it through 20 minutes of biceps, although I'm probably talking too much, so I haven't done the work that I should. God. Oh, I would really enjoy that, Matt. Everything's better with another person. Oh, my fucking knee's locking up because I'm trying to fucking plant my feet. I'm just super complainy today. Nope, you don't go here. That's how I lose. Put you where you're supposed to go. You go up here. Not as hard as I should be, Jock. It's they don't feel like they're like my hands aren't falling asleep, so it's not like the bands are too tight, where like my fucking veins are popping out and everything. But it's like a nice snug feeling where they do feel like they're getting a little bit more of a pump. Although I guess the best way to figure that out is to chart my biceps day workout, and then with the armbands, and then do the exact same workout without armbands, and try to adequately describe how I'm feeling during it. Like, are my arms more tired? Am I able to lift more weight? Like, I don't know, I wouldn't know where to begin to chart that kind of thing. Like, I guess I could use a scale like they do at the hospital, where they ask you on a scale from 1 to 10, how sore or hurt does it, how much pain are you in? I guess I can use that. Like, or like, I guess I could just chart the amount of reps that I was able to do, and then like maybe have like a little column off to the side saying like how difficult was that last rep, or try to train to failure each time and see where failure was, both at the beginning of the workout and at the end of the workout. I mean, there's bound to be some kind of science behind it. I'm just too stupid to know how to figure all that stuff out. It's like it hurts more, so obviously it's working, right? I don't know. Like, am I getting the adequate amount of oxygenated blood? Like, I usually get a pretty good pump during biceps day anyway. So, I don't know how effective these are. I know these make me look bigger when I flex, because it, puts that little divot right there, so my peaks look bigger. Just because of the contrast, it's like, oh wow, most weightlifters, they don't need to put something right here to have that good line, that nice little valley right there. But I have a substantially larger amount of body fat than most weightlifters, so that's not always the case over here. But flexing always looks a little bit better. I did not adequately replenish my water. I appreciate you saying so, Silver. Although the only similarities that I have with a strongman is my belly. Except strongmen have that big belly because they've got a giant core and they just got, an extra layer of fat over it. This is just fat on top of fat. Like I have even if I lost 100 pounds, I still wouldn't have abs. I would just have ribs. Fudgesicle. Despite my best efforts to take as long as humanly possible between sets, I've still managed to get a good sweat going, which is nice. Should be able to wrap this up in about 5 or so minutes and have a shower. Excuse me. Very much looking forward to my shower today. I need to move some more stuff around in here. I can clean up this area right off of camera pretty quickly now that I got my my microphone on wheels. I can move those weights out of the way. Give myself a little bit more breathing room. I've noticed that my right arm is getting more sore today, since I'm wearing the armbands. I'm not sure if it's, I mean, I've been using the same weight with both arms. I don't know if maybe this one's tighter, which I don't think it is, or maybe they are the same length, but my right arm is like 1/4 of an inch or so bigger than my left arm. But my right arm is definitely feeling it. I sure will. I sure will, Matthew. I would very much enjoy the company. I need somebody here to help me take measurements, because I printed out a little photo of a stick man. Hey TJ, great to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. I printed out a little picture of a stick man, and I was going to measure, my neck, my chest, my biceps, my forearms, my waist, my hips, thighs, calves, all that stuff, and then write it down. And then that way, I can have something to look back upon in 6 months or so to see if I'm making any progress or if I'm just maintaining, which I would probably have an answer to that already if I took better notes during my workout, so that I could see that I am progressively overloading every week. But I don't do that because I'm not very smart. At least I have a little bit more room over here so that I can slide some of this excess out of the way. I had cleaned out my gym bag, so now I've got random shit in my floor that would do me well to put away, or just find another gym bag to put it in. I need to get a sponsorship from a gym bag company so that they can just pay me in nice bags so I can have designated bags for all my shit. Like differing layers of my gym equipment. It's like, well, this bag's just got various bands and stuff in it, and oh, this bag's got my boxing equipment in it, and this bag has extra handles and shit. Another good thing about these bands, though, is when I keep my arms horizontal, gives off a little bit more of a visual that I have wider forearms, wider shoulders than I do. I mean, the side angle looks good for my arms, but right there, my shoulders kind of pop up. Not as often as I would like to, Matthew, although I am in the process of getting some people together so that I can rent a truck and go pick up my wrestling ring and set it up in my backyard so that I can get back into somewhat decent ring shape by working out in my backyard. I mean, we'll see if that happens. But I sure would enjoy it if it did. Yeah, it should be just fine, TJ. I need to get everybody in order. I might just be super lazy about it and hire some movers. Say, okay, I'll rent the truck. I'll give you guys a couple $100. You guys go pick it up, bring it to my house. I'll set it up and go from there. Because if there's one thing I enjoy more than wrestling, it is finding out a way to do wrestling while being the most lazy that I can be. All right, we're gonna give my arms a second to cool off, and then we'll flex for some pictures, and then we'll call it a day. And go turn the music back on. I've decided that I'm tired of YouTube constantly emailing me about copyrighted music, so I just found a bunch of underground techno music playlists, and I just put it on that, and at least it's something to have on in the background. You know, I do miss my songs. You know, my Lex Luger theme and my Scorpions and so on. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll have some of this generic music playing in the background, just so it's not so quiet, and then I can pop one of my headphones in for my music. Of course, then I won't be able to tell the sound of my own voice, so I'll just be screaming at you guys. It's hard to say, Matt. I'm very, very rarely do I have time to do anything with appointments and so on, with work. And like me trying to grab sleep whenever I can. That's why, you know, today I'm on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and tomorrow night I'll be doing my workout at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's hard for me to set aside any time, like even like months in advance, because it's nice to have a vacation and have things to do, but missing one or a couple of appointments could lose me business going forward, So it's like yeah, I'll miss a day with this client, but if I do that, he might not come back, and then I'm out that customer forevermore. So it could be a big hit for me financially, and I got a lot of food to buy, so it's hard for me to figure out when I can make sacrifices in my in that. But if I'd like to hang out, so I'm sure there's a time that we could figure something out. I'm absolutely sure of that. All right, let's see if I can flex and take a decent picture. Bring the camera down just a touch and fix my bandana so I look less stupid with it being all cockeyed. All right. I need to hike these shorts up so the bottom of the picture isn't just my giant belly flopping out. Let's take one more. Well, I'm glad you like it, Mike, because there's a lot of it there, and I don't plan on doing anything to it except just building onto it. And not with muscle either. I'm talking about me just swallowing pizza by the slice. All right, let's see if we can't get a good picture like this. Oh, I flexed too hard on that one. You've worn me down, Capo. I do inject large amount of proteins into my body, and I do that by making the most giant pizza that you can imagine, and just covering it in ranch dressing and swallowing it whole. It's Have you ever seen a snake devour a rat? That's me when you put me in front of a pizza. Although today I had tuna salad, and I was going to town on that tuna salad. It was very nice. I tell you, I'm not against steroid use, and if anybody wants to use it, you do whatever the hell you want to do with your life. If I had steroids, well, I'm afraid of needles, so maybe if they make gummy steroids, like Flintstones chewables, but in steroid form, I could take those. But I'm not going to be over here, trying to figure out where on my body is like, okay, well, there's my sciatic nerve. If I hit that, I'm going to cripple myself. So let me find the good part of my of my hip to shoot this very expensive thing into it. Yeah, like it's not fair. Like the potheads, they can smoke it, they can put it in food. That's not fair. Why can't they have like brownie steroids? Like it. I guess brownies already are steroids because when I eat a whole bunch of them, I get bigger. Well, I mean, we'll say it's muscle, but it's not. All right, let's see if we can take one more picture before we call it a day. I would love that, Matt. I mean, I'm not. I want to try that famous, Chicago style pizza. The one you see on TV where it's like 3 inches thick, and it's got all the shit on top of it. But I I eat a very specific pizza fairly often, and it's like my coffee. It's hard for me to drink any other coffee than the coffee I drink every day. So it's the same thing with pizza. Like, I can have certain pizzas, but they have to be very, very thin crust, like almost like you're eating it off of a piece of cardboard, because the bread just sits on me. And I'm not sure why, but I have a slice of pizza that has thick crust, where a couple of years ago, ironically when I was smaller, I would eat a bunch of that bready pizza and it'd be fine. But now, a couple of slices and it's just like it. I guess it's just the butter and the grease and all that bread. It makes me feel terrible, and I already feel terrible every day. So I don't need my favorite food to betray me. It's like pizza's supposed to be my friend. It's not supposed to hurt me so. Like an abusive husband. It's like I love it, but it's always hurting me. That's the way most most pizza chains are. I did have some pizza from a local shop a couple of weeks ago. My buddy came over and we were like, let's have some pizza. So we went and we got this kind of like it was almost like a New York style, really thin crust. It was very good. I got bacon and sausage. And I got such a large pizza that they gave me a free smaller pizza. It's like, wow, you love pizza so much, we're going to give you a free one just because you're a big fat guy. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's take one more. What we're gonna do is we're gonna flex old lefty right here and bring righty up. Okay. I think that might do it for today. All this talk about pizza makes me want to have a pizza. Let's see if I can slide these off. You can see where it's digging into me. Got that nice ring around there. I would very much enjoy that, Matt. I don't hang out with very many people. Streaming is kind of my only access to the outside world. The people that I communicate with the most, other than you guys, is are my cats. Which is nice because I do enjoy my cats and they're very talkative. But as far as people go, I don't really talk to that many people. So it's always nice to have somebody to chit chat with, and then also like when I hang out with friends, it's very much okay. Well, you have two kinds of friends. You have the friends that you can go to the gym with, and you have the other friends who want to watch wrestling, and then you have a couple who are like who are both. It's like, hey, let's go to the gym. we can work out, and then we'll go by a KFC, get a couple of family-sized dinners, and watch wrestling. So that's my ideal best friend. I love you too, Matt. I'm very much looking forward to hanging out with you one day. I need to update my Tinder profile and say we don't. I'm not looking to take you out on a candlelit dinner or go walking by the beach. It's like let's go to the gym so I can flex and show you how big I am, and then we're gonna go to Taco Bell and order everything on the menu and see who can eat their weight in taco meat first. And the winner gets to have the bigger half of the Choco Taco. And what we'll do is we'll film all of it. That way we can start one of those eating channels on YouTube, where I'm just a giant, 275-pound man. Well, maybe not 275. Let's say 270. 270, eating 6,000 calories. Like here's my giant burger, my 3 supersized fries, and my milkshake that's made out of gravy, and I'm going to eat this, and the world will watch me progressively get fatter until the day I have a heart attack live on camera, and then maybe I will get a couple more subscribers. Okay. That last sip wasn't very tasty. Today might be a pickle juice day, where I drink about half a cup of pickle juice. That's true, Matt. We do. Mine are a little bit more gluttonous, I would assume. Looking for equally fat woman who wants to lift weights and eat fast food. I will be swimming in the giant pussy. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up so I can go take a shower. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. You made a 55-minute stream, although maybe 45 minutes of that was actually working out. Feel like 10 minutes. So, I really appreciate it. And hopefully, now see, I'll be honest with you guys. Yesterday was supposed to be my back and biceps day. However, I wanted an extra day to buffer before I did triceps again, because tomorrow will now be chest and triceps, and my triceps only today started feeling a little bit better, like they weren't still sore. So tomorrow I will get back on the chest and triceps bandwagon. Should be able to do it here at the house, but maybe if I'm feeling stupid, I'll go back to the gym and kill myself again. So that'll be fun. Either way, I hope to see you guys again soon. If I don't see you again, have a great rest of your week going into the weekend. No, I not mad at you at all, Matt. It's true. We all do have fantasies. I hope to see you again soon, Silver, Matt, Jock, TJ, Capo. Tom was in here earlier. Hope Tom's having a good day. If I forgot to say hello or goodbye to you, I'm sorry, but All the blood has left my brain and is now in my biceps. But we had a good biceps day. Biceps feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty big. Let me bring this one up here. Okay. Alright. Hope to talk to you guys again soon. Until then, I must bid you adieu.